What's going on, everybody? Back again today. Just wanted to show off some of the other toy lines that I am collecting currently. I got some of more of my stuff out from storage, and one of them that I really enjoy and I really hope we get more of. We've gotten quite a few, as you can see. It's the Invincible line from Diamond Select. These are this is the toy line based on the Amazon Prime show. It's not based on the comic book series, but I mean, close enough, right? I think that Amazon Prime show, the animated series, I think they do a good enough job of replicating the comic book artwork and bringing the show to life on the screen, or bringing the comic to life on the screen in animation. So, just because they are based on the show, it's still a comic book. It's a comic book line. You know, this is definitely Invincible. What, show, comic, doesn't matter. That is definitely Mark Grayson, Invincible. I did customize my Invincible a little bit with a darker skin tone on the face, the glove, the hands, and the ears, because he came just way too pasty white. For the most part, I know that like Diamond Select does not really have all that great of a reputation for like making figures. Marvel Select seems to be improving over the last couple of years. The Marvel Select figures, they're making more comic book characters than before, and they've improved a lot on their articulation. But I don't know. Diamond Select has just never been like one of those names. Like, I knew of them, but they were never one of those names where it's like, oh yeah, that's where you go to for like the best figures. No, it was always you go get McFarlane stuff, or you get Mattel stuff, or you get Hasbro stuff, or you get NECA stuff, or you get some imports like SH Figuarts and stuff like that. But Diamond Select was never like a big player, I thought. But these are actually turning out pretty well. I do like them. I like the paint quality, the sculpting. The worst one by far is Adam Eve. Like, her face is just like, it's just painted on more than sculpted in there. And out of all of these here on the shelf, she's the one that I really don't think she looks like herself, whether it be from the show or the comic. I don't think they did a good job on Adam Eve's face. However, Alan the Alien is sick. He came in the mail just a couple days ago. And then Duplicate, she looks pretty good. Invincible and Omni-Man, we knew those were going to turn out pretty good. Aside from Invincible's like way too light a skin tone, we knew those were going to turn out pretty good. If any figures in this line was going to sell, it was going to be Invincible and Omni-Man. Robot looks good. And then we have Monster Girl in both her, human form and her transformed monster form. So we're kind of getting a little bit of a line here. I wasn't sure when this first came out, I wasn't sure how many characters we were going to get, but it has taken Amazon Prime a lot longer than I think people would have wanted for Invincible Season 2 to even be announced. It's still not out, but at least it's been announced, and it's supposed to be coming out this year. In the time it took them to kind of get the second season of that show going, I was really worried that like people were going to lose interest in Invincible and just not care anymore. And as we all know, like if interest in the show dies, then we're not going to get any more toys. And I collect these figures more because I'm a fan of the Invincible comic than I am the show. Like, even if the show were to like fail and people were to stop watching it and it were to get canceled, I would still want a complete line of Invincible characters. I would want all the Guardians of the Globe. I would want like everything, every character, all of them. Invincible is probably my favorite superhero comic book story. I like it more than I like DC. I like it more than I like Marvel. It's both a blessing and a curse that it is just like its own self-contained thing. I wish there was more of it, but at the same time I don't, because I think the fact that it was written by one guy, there weren't too many cooks in the kitchen all giving their opinion, and the fact that he ended it now, so it's not going to go on to get, that whole, like, what's the expression from Dark Knight, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. You either end on a high note or you continue your comic book series long enough to where it starts to just become shitty. And glad to say they did not do that with Invincible, but it does suck. It's bittersweet that that it's over. But excuse me, you can always reread it. I have the show to look forward to for now, at least. And for anybody out there who's kind of like, you like the show, you like the comic, you like both, you've seen these toys around in your local shop and you've kind of been like, should I get them? Should I not? Should I buy any of them? Are they good quality? I would say go ahead and do it, you know, especially if like, I understand if you've been waiting around to see kind of like, let's see if the line really develops. Let's see if we really get a full line of characters, because if not, like, I don't just want an random Invincible and Omni-Man figure sitting around my house. This is every figure out so far. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Excuse me. I think this is the time to pull the plug and get these if you think you want them. And especially if you do want to see the line go on. Like, Diamond Select needs to see sales and profits if we want to keep getting figures. So my thing is if you're on the fence about it or you're thinking about it, just go ahead and do it. Just start getting this line of figures, because I like them. I think they're good. They come with a good amount of accessories, alternate hands, not so much like weapons, but alternate hands, alternate heads. Omni-Man and Invincible come with like a baseball and like a baseball glove from that scene where they're like playing catch back and forth across the planet. They come with flight stands or like a clear base stand that you could take the peg out for the flight stand and just have it be a normal clear base. They also stand up perfectly fine just on like a shelf. They don't need a base. That Monster Girl, that transformed Monster Form Monster Girl figure is actually, it is thick and heavy. It is not a cheap, flimsy figure. It actually feels real durable and hefty, so I was happy about that. And Alan the Alien turned out really good too. Overall, 9.5 out of 10 for this line so far. I just hope we get more. So yeah, that's my take on that. Let me know what you guys think. Anybody else collecting these? You liking them? Anybody have any questions about them? Let me know. Yeah. If you like this video, please hit the like button. That really helps out the channel. And if you want to help out the channel even further, check out some of my other videos and maybe subscribe. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later.